Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This one is going to be on Kurt Angle, Hall of Fame. So Kurt is the trial superstar, and he will be the boss battle superstar for the boss battle event this weekend. I'll be doing at least 2 Kurt previews. This is going to be a normal one without anything super rare. No plates, nothing super rare, no gears, and then I'll be doing a gears one later tonight with a bunch more rare stuff. And then if you guys want, maybe I will also do a whatchamacallit, trial preview too. Some people really liked that last time. Anyway, let's get into it. He is a Hall of Fame. He is a defensive striker. He has the Hall of Fame link. Any color move starts with 4 more MP. And then he has 2 sets of gears. The first gear you get adds 4 more MP. And the second gear you get makes your multiplied gems generated for moves 5 times bigger. With his gears, he is going to be a monster. He's also a trainer. He's a submission trainer. Red submission moves do 100% more damage per turn. Red moves start with 2 more MP. This would be amazing on Mutant Seth. You run your normal MP trainer, and then instead of big double red MP, you put Santa Hogan 17k in, and you're going to double the sub damage that you were doing. So really great trainer for subs, in particular Mutant Seth. First build set we're going to run. Actually, let's look at the strap while we're here. It is not a good strap. It is just my Rainmaker strap. I do have a 200% black move damage medal on, worth noting. And then it's just a level 12 Fury 2. So we're only looking at 106% black gem damage, 200% move damage. So nothing too crazy. No plate for this one. Alright, first move set. Triple yellow. 7 MP European uppercut, deal 169k damage plus 49k for every immobile gem. Release front suplex, 6 MP, deal 156k damage, choose 2 gems to make into 2 turn juggernaut gems. I'll make 15 random gems into immobile gems on every countdown turn, and make 20 immobile gems into yellow at the end of the countdown. If you have Striker Goldberg, you are loving this build set. Ankle lock, 6 MP submission, generate 10 random sub gems, do 157k damage for 4 turns. Remaining sub gems turn into immobile gems. Entourage for this, we got Kofi, we have Rocky Maivia. In place of that, you would put Bloodline, out of the Bloodline Sammy, he's 50% more immobiles. Eddie for 50% more immobiles. And then Drew for the sub. In place of Drew, you would put Powerhouse Hogan. He adds 100% more damage to the immobiles. So quite a bit. He adds 50k more per immobile gem. So he's a big difference. But he's more rare for sure than Eddie. So I only used one of them for this. I'll use both and Powerhouse Sammy on the gear preview, which should be ridiculous. Alright. Let's see how we do against Taker here. Everything, well, the sub and the Juggernaut will be loaded turn 1 in feud with this set, which is perfect. You're going to put your Jug Gems down. Preferably where they're unlikely to make a match. Loot box gems generally the best. Yeah, let's see that ankle lock, Kurt. It'll make your ankle hurt. He's just a sexy Kurt. Here come the immobiles, giving you the chance to use this move. He's at 12.8 million, and we're going to take off 3.46 million without using any of the rare stuff. So that's pretty not too bad. And then we just take a swipe, and we will reload everything. Calm down, Taker. Calm down. He got a huge cascade, so he ended up getting his moves loaded. It's a 2-cycle win this way. The big cascade like you got, sometimes they might reload though. Not the end of the world. And then it's just repeating. Jug sub. Immobile. Obviously, this would be great for any immobile boss, assuming they don't do negative 100 Juggernaut gems. And he managed to get himself loaded again. That's impressive. But it is the AI, so... hopefully we don't lose too many immobiles here. Taker doing Taker things. Of course, there is that downside. Because he pinned us. Not going as planned. Because it's a Mherex preview. Okay, this is not my favorite build set. My favorite build set is the next one. This is the boss battle build set. That's the way I look at it. Also, you would use, in a perfect world, Rhonda's jacket for this build set. It will look a lot more attractive, though. I'll tell you what, with his gears and using all the rare trainers that I have available, this build set's going to be a lot more impressive in that video. So, if you're very interested in this one, make sure and check out the gears video, which will be later tonight. Man, he just is murdering me with loading his moves, even with the long sub. So there we have it. We're going to move on to my favorite build set. And people are going to say right away, he's got 3 black moves, he's a striker, you need to drip plate him. Nah, that's kind of a waste, my opinion. Because drip goes on random gems, and you're only going to have 2 moves, so you're going to have 14 multiply gems down. When you could use this move set and have way more multiply gems, he's got a built-in drip. So don't drip plate this guy, folks. It's a waste of a drip. And don't tell me you should put a drip plate on him, because it's a waste of a drip. He's got a built-in one right here. The Moonsault. All new moves. 6 MP, deal 130k damage, choose a 1x4 area to make it a 1-turn countdown gems that will deal 67k damage, and make 6 random gems, or 24, into multiply gems of strength 4. Color submission, crossface chicken wing. Choose 8 gems to make into black sub gems, 157k damage 3 turns. Remaining turn into multiply gems of strength 8. And then the angle slam. Deal 264k damage and destroy 30 random multiply gems. So this one, we are certainly going to index the multiply gems. Not going to use Mherex because he's rare, so we're going to use Miz because he's much less rare. We're going to also hit previous, so I can click these buttons much faster. Previous is amazing. Love it. Miz. And Santa, you don't need the 17k training ability for this one. He's on for the flat gem damage. Ideally, I would probably use... would I use Miz? I'd probably use Miz and Mem, but I might keep Santa. Anyway, doesn't matter. So yeah, this moveset. Did I talked about the moves? Yeah, I did. Alright, we're good. Let's go. Let's do that crossface chicken wing. This with the gears will be absolutely ridiculous as well. Beyond ridiculous, actually. With both. Even one gear will help this build set a lot. All the gears will just be nutty. This looks relatively safe over here. So with this, you want to fill your move. And then I like to get rid of a couple of these areas, right, that are potentially trouble areas. And then look for, like, corners generally are pretty good. And then try not to cluster too much. You can also overwrite. We'll just do this. This is smarter. Existing black gems. So that fills the finisher and gives you some massive multiply gems to work with. And we lost one of our countdowns, so we will destroy all of those 10 10s. And have a few less, I think, because we lost one. So a little bit less damage than max potential, but still should be quite juicy. 4.8 million. Again, love Rhonda's jacket for this, buffing those black multiply gems that you're going to leave on the board. The best thing about this is the second time around, which you won't need with gears a second time. But the second time around, you're going to have... Words are hard, Mherex. The black move loaded. So you're going to potentially have way more of your beefy boy multiply gems out. And... actually, let's just go here. See how this works out. I lost 3 of them because I'm a bad... Yeah, so it doesn't really make sense to drip plate him when he has a built-in drip. Technically better. And that's gonna be all she wrote. You can see we hit for over 5 million that time, so Rhonda's jacket's gonna buff that huge. And I'm not using rare trainers, and that's with no gear. That's easily my favorite build set for him. Really, really good. Okay, and this one is just for some fun. And so I can show you the other 2 moves. It's very control. And this will be much better when I can use, like, EO. So all of these will be considerably better even without the gear, just using rare trainers. So we're going to bring the frog splash in. The overhead belly-to-belly suplex. And then we're going to keep the cross-face chicken wing. So the 2 moves you haven't seen. 6 MP black move, overhead belly-to-belly. Deal 147k damage, increase your blue MP by 6. And the frog splash, 1 MP black move, deal 292k damage and steal 13 countdown gems. Gonna use the loadout button for this one. Doing a little bit with the sub here. So black moves start with 4 MP, blue sub 3 more turns, blue sub 1 more 50%, 7 turns, 235k damage. That's like about 1.5 million. Feud perks would be more. And then black move damage, just for funsies for the frog splash here. You could also use Shelton. Whatever's clever, you know? $452k, overhead belly to belly. Gonna do 897k and steal 13 countdown gems. So hard counter to countdown gem, people. Really interesting, actually. Like, that would counter Zombie Dom, because he has his out. It's 1 MP. You're gonna get subbed and still be able to hit it. Like Zombie Orton, potentially, like AI playing it. There's just a lot of people that this move will counter. So it's pretty interesting in general. Sub, obviously, you need a match 6 in feud. Will refill your stuff. And then might as well leave some multiply gems out after that, you know? Let's go corner safer. Let's go there. Could have also just put it here. So it's just very control. You're going to hit the sub every turn. So it's a perma sub build. Then you'll have some multiply gems you can potentially pick off the sub. Oh, you know who else this would work really good against? Is Cena. Cena would have countdown gems to steal. Yeah, he would. Not that it really matters, because Cena's still gonna bop you really quick, so that's probably a really bad example. And you can either leave them, or you can try and combo them. I'm gonna leave them and see what we get next time around, too. And I'm gonna pick up those two, though. So we hit for almost, what, 800k with that choose? Sub, and then go right into the sub. So it's not super fast. You can definitely see it's not super fast. But it is incredibly effective. Like, unless they have 1 MP moves, you're not losing with this, ever. 1 MP moves, maybe an escape artist as well, but yeah. So this time we can pick up a lot more of the multiplies. All of them that are left. And then let's just do this postage stamp, that's 5, so we can put one there, and let's go right here. Now wild card, let's go here. 1.5 million on that choose sub into the sub. So it maybe doesn't take as long as you'd think. It's not incredibly fast, but it's also not horribly slow. And this is, like I said, without EO and stuff, there's more you could do. You could also potentially even use Matt for this build set, but I think this is probably ends up being better damage by the end of it, you know? And this should wrap it up, no problem. Alright, so there you have it, guys. Kurt, again, Rhonda's jacket actually would pay dividends on that one too, because you're choosing into those black multiply gems. Really, Rhonda's jacket is great on him, which kind of makes sense. Again, to recap, this is my favorite build set. You're gonna win in 2 cycles. I wasn't using anything crazy, no skill plate needed. Boy, you get his gears, he's gonna be ridiculous. That'll probably be worth checking out just long term what he's gonna look like, because eventually the Hall of Fame gears usually are more obtainable long term. He is a trial. Don't know what that means. Generally, trials have been easier to get, but this is a boss battle one, so I kind of feel like that probably won't be the case. Where would he fit on my roster? Well, he would be the best Hall of Fame striker, for sure, in my opinion. Kind of similar like to Butch-ish. As far as damage output, like 2 cycle wins. I think it's going to be 1 cycle with both gears. Just saying that. KO is going to stun lock you and win quickly. I'll have a video coming out on him with the right skill plate. He's not rocker, but he's not bad. I love that he doesn't need a drip plate. Probably similar-ish to Lashley. Lashley triple red is going to win in most likely 2 cycles, maybe 1. And same sort of thing with Kurt. So we just got, yeah, I would say that's pretty, he's right at the top for me. Maybe not as good as like Rocker or Rocky 76, not as safe as KO, but he's kind of like Butch. Butch has the showdown link with Ridge. He's got the Hall of Fame link. His move charge is low. You'll easily be able to showdown with him. He's got a boss battle build. So I think all around, great training ability. All around, that puts him right at the top of the striker game. Certainly the best Hall of Fame striker by a fair margin. You don't need a drip plate for him. Shouldn't use one, in fact. And yeah, I think he's great. I would definitely, if I get him, will be taking him to 6-star as soon as tokens allow. One of the best Hall of Famers, if not the best with gears. I think he'd be right up there with Acro Macho for the best Hall of Famer when you have all their gears. So let me know what you think in the comments. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I'll be doing a beefier one later tonight with the gears and more rare stuff. And if you want to see a build to clear the tours real easy for the trial, let me know in the comments too. And remember to like, subscribe, and share, as that really helps me out. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching and good luck out there.